Well, let me ask you a question. Did you happen to watch the Oscar ceremony on ABC? It was the 2026 version. And if you did, well, you were one of 17.9 million people. If you didn't, you were the rest of us. Well, the Oscars have gone, well, down the toilet. The ratings for the Oscars this year were down 9% from last year. Last year did 19.7 million, this year 17.9 million. Now, is this a trend? Well, what do you say we go back to the year 1996? All right. Now, granted, that was a long time ago, but you think about it, that may have been about 35 years ago, 35 years ago. But how many people watched the Oscars back in 1996? Well, it turns out 45 million watched in 1996. 10 years later, that number had dropped down to 36 million. And 10 years after that, in 2016, it dropped to 34 million. So, from 1996, when it was 46 million, to 2026, it dropped down to 17.9 million. Now, let's ask ourselves, why do you think that happened? All right, I'm going to give you my thoughts. In 2026, let me ask you a question. Did you go to the movies? Did you attend a movie theater? Most people will probably say, what? I didn't attend a movie theater. Hey, you got a big screen. You got a 106-inch screen on the wall. Whatever you got in your house. You're going, no, I don't watch movies on the theater. Why should I go to the theater? So you walk on the sticky floors, pay, what, 11, 12, 15 bucks for a ticket or whatever they're charging for a ticket. And then you want to get something to eat. A box of juju beads costs you 20 bucks or whatever they're charging for those things nowadays. So suddenly it's become so expensive going to a movie that people are saying, I ain't going to a movie. Because eventually the movies come out. And right now, thanks to things like Netflix, people are saying, I'm going to stay home and watch it on Netflix. Or wait for it to come out on video. And that's what's happening. The other thing is, the movies suck. Sorry. Was there anything that you saw in this year's, or you happened to see it? Did you notice any of the names who were in there, winners? I didn't know anybody. I was saying, who are those people? What are those movies? Now you may say, well, you're old, you don't care about movies. Yes, I do. I enjoy a good movie. Matter of fact, I hate to admit this, I went to see Mamma Mia and liked it. It was entertaining. That's why I go to movies, to be entertained. I like the Tom Clancy movies. Yes, Hunt for Red October, one of my favorites. Those are the kind of movies I'll go to see because I want to see them in the big screen. But the stuff today, Oh, and then the second thing that comes up. These actors get on the screen and think, or get on their stage and they get on their pulpit, they think they're going to tell the rest of America what to do. I got a clue for you. We don't give a darn. Shut up and sing. Shut up and act. Don't be out there pulling your political stuff, because when you do, you're going to turn off half of America. And obviously, it shows in the ratings. 1996, he had 45 million people watch. Today, 17.9. It's telling you something. Now, granted, it was number one in its spot. I understand that. But people don't go to movies anymore. It's too expensive. And then, not only that, who cares? The movies aren't entertaining. I don't know who they're trying to please. It's certainly not the people out there in America. Just my opinion. So they've gotten too political. And some would say, well, you don't want to show them in March because March got a lot of things going on. Every month's got a lot of things going on. You know? That's when they're going to do it? Fine. Ask yourself, how does this compare to the Emmys? How does this compare to the Golden Globes? Well, the Oscars are supposed to be the big thing. The trouble is, I didn't know the names of the people that got Oscars. That's the story. I think America feels the same way. Is Hollywood going to change? I doubt it. They're going to die in their own bowl of stew, whatever their stew happens to be. Because people aren't going to movies. People don't care. And when you get on the stage and start turning your political rage into what you want to say on the stage to everybody else rather than thank you for the Oscar, I appreciate it. No. You're going to upset America. And when you do, we aren't going to watch. Just something for you to think about. My opinion and my opinion only. But now, you know.